Communion, a sacred ritual observed in various religious traditions, holds deep spiritual and cultural significance. This practice involves the sharing of symbolic elements, often bread and wine, as a way to commune with the divine and fellow believers. The history of communions spans across different civilizations and religions, reflecting the diverse ways in which communities have sought to connect with the sacred. Ancient origins. The roots of communion can be traced back to ancient civilizations, where rituals involving the sharing of food and drink were common in religious ceremonies. In ancient Egypt, for instance, offerings of bread and wine were made to deities as a symbol of devotion. Similarly, the practice of sharing food and drink in sacred contexts was found in ancient Greek and Roman religious traditions. Early Christian practices. Communion as it is known today has its strongest historical ties to Christianity. The Last Supper, a significant event in Christianity, is often cited as the origin of the practice. According to the Gospels, Jesus Christ shared bread and wine with his disciples during this meal, instructing them to continue the practice in his memory. Development of Eucharistic theology. In the early Christian Church, the act of communion evolved into the Eucharist, a central sacrament. Theological debates around the nature of the bread and wine, and their transformation into the body and blood of Christ, led to the development of Eucharistic doctrine. Different Christian denominations hold varying beliefs about the Eucharist, leading to diverse practices and rituals. Medieval and Reformation periods. During the Middle Ages, the Eucharist became a focal point of religious life and was celebrated with elaborate rituals. The Protestant Reformation brought about significant changes in communion practices, with reformers such as Martin Luther and John Calvin challenging traditional beliefs and emphasizing a symbolic interpretation of the Eucharist. Modern practices and ecumenism. In modern times, communion practices continue to vary widely among different Christian traditions. Ecumenical efforts have sought to bridge theological differences and promote a sense of unity among Christians. Interfaith dialogue has also led to the recognition of shared elements in communion-like rituals across religions. Communion, spanning ancient rituals to modern practices, remains a deeply meaningful observance in various religious contexts. It reflects humanity's quest for spiritual connection and the expression of faith. The history of communions highlights the enduring power of shared rituals to foster a sense of community, connection with the divine, and a shared understanding of the sacred.